Well, good evening, Rob and Bree. Senator Amy Klobuchar suspended her campaign earlier this afternoon. Mayor Pete Buttigieg did the same on Sunday night. Polls and political analysts are saying it's becoming more and more clear that the race for Virginia likely comes down to Bernie Sanders versus Joe Biden.
Booker and Julian Castro.
Amy, not going to butcher that name, so that's McKay.
Marianne Williams. She's not in.
There will be 14 names on Virginia Democratic primary ballots.
Michael Bennett, not familiar.
9 of those candidates have already dropped out of the race. Pete Buttigieg just dropped out last night, right?
Wait, what?
Virginia election officials printed the ballots months ago and cannot change them even though the field of candidates is dwindling.
I would very much like to see Bernie take us into a better direction than where we are now, so fingers crossed.
Nick Vega backs the current delegate leader, Bernie Sanders. The Vermont senator and former Vice President Joe Biden are seen as the front runners in Virginia and spent time campaigning here in the past week. Senator Elizabeth Warren, former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, and Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard also remain in the race.
I think the less candidates, the better, because there's just too many spread out.
Alexandra and Paula Cook may end up supporting different candidates on Tuesday. Both are hopeful the eventual nominee isn't damaged too badly in the nominating process.
They trip each other up all the time, and I just want them to get to the point where they're on the same page and unifying, and whoever that is, I'll vote for them.
It's kind of all bets are off in the beginning. And let's hear, from all of them.
Before Senator Amy Klobuchar dropped out, Sarah Long planned to support her. The 2020 primary felt messy to some Democrats, but Long says at least Virginia voters got to see the battle of ideas play out firsthand.
Exactly. I mean, isn't that a democracy?
As of Monday morning, more than 54,000 absentee ballots have been returned so far for this primary season. State election officials say that's more than double the amount on Super Tuesday in 2016. They don't know whether that means it's more energy for this election or if people are just taking more advantage of absentee voting. We do know that anyone who already cast an absentee ballot for a candidate that has now dropped out cannot change that vote at this point. Working for you in Richmond, Jake Burns, CBS 6 News.